Yo, what's up, guys? It's gonna be a shorter stream. Not just shorter stream, it's gonna be a short stream because I'm not feeling good. And so I kind of just want to show up and get the rep in and then head out. Got kind of a migraine and I just don't feel well. So let's go ahead and I'm waiting for this to load, and then we'll just get started like right away. No warm up or anything. 5-minute timer. It's a low priority queue. Okay, so we're gonna be sitting here waiting anyways for 5 minutes. Oh, I gotta turn on the chat here. You know, so solo queue went interesting today. I think I'm thinking out loud here and looking at this. What was yesterday? Was yesterday a good day? I don't remember. Like, were we positive yesterday? I think we were. How many were we positive? Were we positive like... I remember it being like kind of a lot because I felt pretty good about it. So it wouldn't have been just 2, I don't think. But I think we're negative. I don't even know how many. One of these was double LP, but 1, 2, 1, 0, negative 1, negative 2, negative 1, negative 2, 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4. What's up, Xenotrix? And then 1 was double LP, so we're negative 3. What's up, man? Today's stream's gonna be really quick because I don't know. I'm not feeling too good. Yesterday though, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we were up 3 yesterday. Oh, so maybe we were like, I don't know. But what's weird is the start. There's a big difference between some of these games. Like this was Draven Jungle. A lot of these games, the game kept giving me jungle, like autofilling me jungle, and I kept swapping with my team. Like, can I play any other role? And then they gave me mid, right? So I play Kale, and then they give me bot, and then I have like an autofill jungle, and I did that a lot until eventually I was just like, fuck it. Like I don't know how it works. Like if you're autofill jungle and you swap to something else, does the autofill, can it give you top and support, or is it heavily favor putting you on jungle again? Because I've just been getting autofill jungle nonstop, so I'm like, okay, I'll just play jungle, and then I played Draven jungle and like popped off. Like literally this last game, the game before this, maybe like the last 3, I was autofill jungle and I swapped. No, it wasn't this Kale one, but it was this one. I think this one I swapped with the top laner and then swapped with the mid laner when I was ADC. But so it's weird. It's weird that there's such a stark contrast to play so well these 2 games, and then these 2 games I felt like I played really, really well, but then this game, I think we lose no matter what. However, I definitely played worse this game. I first time Jinx. It's my sleep time, but I have a great stream. Thanks, Critch. I'll see you later. I first time Jinx because I feel like they took Draven. My only other option, like Kog'Maw's not good into this. My only other option is My only other option is Ashe. That's the only other ADC I play. I don't play her well, though. And I don't think like Ashe can Ashe set up for Ivern, Vlad, Swain. And then my mid lost, my top lost, and my jungle just didn't perform. So I had low CS and like towards the end I was getting caught, but bot lane never got fed. Is dead dirt? So I don't know. Pretty weird. It's weird to have so many losses in a day. Yeah. I was gonna stream after this one, but then I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna play another one. And then I played another one, and then it was like, we lost. Oh, trying to reconnect. My laptop is like disconnecting at the worst time here. Match declined. Huh. Damn. Yeah, I had to exit client, so I'm gonna reopen it here. If I keep playing against Syndra, I might start banning Syndra, because she's pretty ridiculous. I had double scaling health runes, bloodline health, null magic mantle. She's like 3 and 5, and then she one-shots me from out of vision. Like there's just nothing I can do other than dodge, but sometimes when I'm tired I can't dodge. What's up, loners? Yeah, I'm gonna be playing League of Legends. I'm gonna be playing 2 characters at once on 2 computers. This is weird. On both accounts it says either one are in queue. I can't invite him. Bruh. Let me relog. Alright. I mean, this makes sense because look, yesterday I got a lot of good teams. And so today I got a lot of bad teams. That makes sense. It looks like I went on a streak of a lot of good teams. But then this was a streak of bad teams. A lot of red, yeah. A lot of red. The last 30. That's how it goes though. Some days you win more, some days you lose more. I was trying to get this started quickly, but how many people are watching my video? I don't know. I don't keep the I don't look at the numbers like live. So I don't know. I don't know how many right now. Dude, it still says both accounts are in queue. Okay. Let me try doing something. Oh yeah, you guys can't see it. This is what it says. On both accounts. On my laptop it says the other one's in queue. And on this one it says the other one's in queue. What's up, Raccoon? How you doing? You know what I realized though? I'm bound to actually get autofilled because I can't swap forever. Okay, let me type. What? I can't. Your stream is my favorite place to learn English. You speak Elizabeth English now? What is that? What's Elizabeth English? Oh, there we go. Alright. In this season, autofill is so bad too, actually. I don't remember it being so frequent earlier. I enjoy getting autofilled. I enjoy my Soraka games, I enjoy my Kale games. And then this one was Draven Jungle. I like it because I'm playing against somebody else who's filled usually. And a lot of times they don't really know what they're doing. And I know a little bit of what I'm doing, and so I get to get away with stuff. Like, autofilled players don't know how to punish Kale. Or they don't know how big of a deal it is to like let her do her thing. Don't mind Wi-Fi. Just stay with me or half the router simply given up on life. I see. Elizabeth English. Yeah. Yeah, and if that's the case, then I'm actually not that unhappy about that. One was double LP. Actually, yeah, I actually peaked today. Today I went up to 760. I peaked today. I went up to 760 and then I dropped. Because I won two. I won two in the very beginning and I peaked and then I dropped. But what happened? It's normal. It's normal. Like, if you look at it, bad team, average team, bad team, poor team, good team, average team, bad team. In my experience, if you have bad teams, you're probably going to lose. If you have good teams, you should win most. If you have average teams, you probably... I don't know, it's up in the air. If only we stop there? No. It doesn't matter if we stop here. Because what happens is I queue the next day and then I get the same thing the next day. I get the four bad teams. That's how it goes. That's how you just got to get the games out of your system. And it's not out of your system necessarily, but it's luck. It's some games you have a comp, you're against a comp you can't do much against. Some games you have the worst team. But you can't control that though. For me, I just grab my wins and stop. If I lose next day, at least my mental won't be bad. Oh, no. My mental's not that bad. I'm doing okay. Yeah, my mental's not that bad at all. Honestly, that might have been a problem because these last 2 games, maybe even these last 3, I was just, or definitely the last 2, I was just chilling. And I didn't care that I just lost. I'm like, fuck it, I'm queuing again. So, but it's okay. I mean, I think I'm doing something right because I am climbing. I wouldn't say it's better than OPGG, but it reveals something different. It shows you the teams. I mean, I could look at OPGG. I like DPM because DPM tells me where I'm at in terms of luck. Because I felt like today, I was definitely fatigued today and I was slow, but that's okay. Like, sometimes I play slower. Like, I'm mentally slower. I don't react. I don't dodge skill shots and stuff. Like, but I compensate by playing like good macro. So I felt like I was playing. I don't know. I don't know if I lost lane most of these games. Lost laning phase. Well, these were tough, I guess. Oh, this one was just like. This one was. Now you see the struggle. This is why it's misleading. This is why it's misleading. This is struggle, right? Right? And then my support is 072. What's up, D3? But my support is 072 versus like this Thresh who's setting up every single kill. I got jungle, right? So I swapped. So then we have a filled jungler. Our mid laner is tilted out of their mind. Our mid laner wouldn't stop talking. And so it says I was struggling, but the game was over. Like it was like I had no agency at all. I've never watched Natty Nat, but you said his special mindset is admirable. Can you describe? Yeah, there were interviews with the person who like gave him his mindset and coached him when he was younger. It's a combination of a couple things. One, it's a combination of like having an improvement-based mindset. Like one thing Natty Nat says is he doesn't think he's good because as soon as people think that they're good at the game, they stop improving. And so he doesn't think he's good. So that's part of it. He's always looking for points of improvement. And then also he's like arrogant, sort of. Actually, what I'm about to say is almost contradicts what I was going to say, but it makes sense the way he describes it. It's not that he's arrogant. Maybe it is that he's arrogant, but it makes him decisive. It makes him decisive. So he trusts his judgment really quick because he feels like he's really, really, really confident in his play. And so that's the mindset. It's growth, and then it's also confidence. He sounds like Shroud. He's an FPS player and gifted. I've heard of Shroud. We'll see how this game is. Like I want to warn you guys. Like I don't figure that this game is gonna be very good. I don't feel good. I got kind of a migraine, and plus I just kind of feel foggy. But So I'm kind of just, I'm showing up for the rep, you know, to show up. So I'm not expecting this to do good, but if this does go well, then that, I think that says something about, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. This game, our mid laner was Psycho. He was like saying, he was saying like gank mid, I'm fighting now, gank mid, or I'll lose or something. And he just kept perma-fighting, and kind of worked but kind of didn't. But he's Psycho, and that's, you know, some good. So basically, kind of what happened was I was getting dove. I was like weak-sided, I was getting dove, and then my other laners didn't win. This one, I thought this was Dantes, to be honest, because he was playing so aggressive and picking so many fights that were like losing fights. Like we'd go 1 for 3, 2 for 3 over and over and over. And look, like, I don't think I lost lane this game, but their mid lane turbo won. Their jungler turbo won, and then top lane was decent as well. And then plus this matchup is hard. So like these games are, even though I probably didn't play like I was foggy, I wasn't dodging like every Syndra EQ, but even with that being the case, these games are so stacked against us. 3-10 top, 10-3 jungle, 9-3 jungle. Alright, let's close this so that league actually loads. That's for the chat, by the way. This thing's for the chat. I can't click on it because if I click, then it's gonna crash the game. I have to wait for the game to load. Is this just me or is it launch up 3 FPS? Yeah, and I don't know why. I don't know why. I meant to grab cleanse, by the way. I meant to grab cleanse, but I don't have cleanse, which is rough. Bro, enable gifting so we can donate you for a new PC. Your window is breathing Halo thing or something. Yeah. I don't know if I can enable gifting on YouTube yet, but I can add a donation thing on Twitch. I've been thinking about it. But yeah, it's probably time. If you're behind, isn't it good for enemy to dive you? I like when someone is out of the game, they push up to attract attention when there's objective. If you don't die, then yeah, you could draw pressure and that's great. But you don't want to be dying on repeat. But my point of what I was saying is that I didn't have agency. And so I was drawing a lot of pressure. Also, I just got a sub. Mojo just subbed me, but I didn't get a notification. I think it's because my computer's lagging, but thank you for the sub, Mojo. But yeah, my point is that like with all the pressure I was drawing, if mid, top, and jungle like won heavy, we'd win the game. We'd win the game. I had scaling runes, like we're all good. But I was playing against Syndra, Camille. I was getting dove. And my team wasn't winning. But even with me getting dove, like Syndra ended 5-5. So so anyways, yeah, my point is that even if I was playing like well, like mechanically I was really sharp and everything, I don't think I have much agency that game in determining whether we win or not. And there were a lot of games today like that. So this is okay.
Don't be jealous.
That's good. Shouldn't have flash. So he dodged. So I can kind of expect that people in this Evo like dodge at least a little bit sometimes. But Leo doesn't have flash or heal. So we really want to be fighting on Leo here. Unbelievable. I think that's a kill. My bad. My bad, I played that bad. Oh my god, but he lets me live. Yeah, I could have healed, so Draven was faster there. Oops. I could have healed, so Draven was faster and didn't take the second tower shot. Also, I think I could have been more decisive with Draven here and killed her without needing to flash. Could have got one more auto in earlier. You know, I realized something today, guys. If you go on u.gg, I'm rank 22 on Draven in North America. I'm actually 2 ranks higher than my coach is right now. And so I realized something. I realized that I'm doing something right.
Places to go, me to see.
Oops. Okay. Let's get a little bit more comfortable here. Damn, like my mouse is getting a little caught up here. It feels so wrong. How did Lucian faker dodge? Just for his IQ to drop to negative and let you live? Yeah, I know. Okay, the cord is in the way, that's why. There we go. Thresh is feeling like really choked. He still does, to be honest. I mean, I don't know if we actually need to be looking for a hook here. I think we're okay. We can like look for stuff like that, I guess. And we might find something that's decent, but let's just go ward. Fortunately, Amumu's losing. So it's unlikely we're gonna get camped and lose off that. He's gonna slow push towards us. So we're chilling, I think. We should win the next fight. I think Lucian has barrier and I don't though. I'll have barrier in 45. Leona probably has heal, so they have heal barrier, so we don't want to fight anyways. We really don't want to fight unless it's like just crazy good, but I don't see that really happening. I do have a longsword on him. I have heal in 50 and barrier in 30. I say we just farm and then like look for a BF sword back. Doesn't take that long to farm BF sword. We baited her Q. She kind of killed herself. Okay, I'll kind of take that. I don't want to have to flash. I might be able to kill him if he goes for this. I think he's dead. Okay. Nice! I think it's the same lifesteal build.
Doesn't get better than this.
Then we go this way. How did the Lucian, do you use 2 monitors? I use my laptop screen and then my Draven monitor is right here. So it's my Draven monitor and then show my feet, but then there's a Thresh laptop. Educational stream, so are we saying right now you're playing Thresh and Draven? Yeah, I am. Yeah, sure. Let's back up. Yeah, that's why. But you know what? They kind of messed us up. They kind of messed us up. Yeah, they did mess it up, which is crazy. Wow. I'm not even sure if I can articulate how I knew, like, why they messed that up. But just looking at it, I had a feeling we were gonna live. It looked wrong. I think it was because they were targeting Thresh and Amumu was targeting Draven. I missed a big wave, but we dodged the gank that we were pushed really far up. I was reading chat, I think that's kind of what happened. Oh, but he has no mana now. And he doesn't have flash. I don't think he has flash. I think he used it. He definitely used barrier. He has flash. He doesn't. Oh wow, my bad, my bad. I gave that to him. Damn. All right. This is what their flashes though.
An enemy has been slain.
This freezes. We shove. This slow pushes to them. Okay.
DRAVEN out.
Like, do I go hubris this game? It seems snowballable. One sec. Oops. Let's get control ward. Oh, I should have sweepers. I'm getting sweepers. One sec, dude. I'll read your message. I just gotta focus. Draven's showing up here.
No following these.
The hardest part has to be shopping, the brain lag, and having the choice paralysis per character. I can make the choices pretty quickly. It definitely was an issue, but it was an issue for a different reason before. It was an issue because it was really difficult to actually have precise clicks with my left hand. So I had like a really hard time closing the shop, because every time I tried to click to close the shop, by the time the click would end, my mouse would move. So it wouldn't end up closing the shop, it'd end up moving the shop. So in the beginning, it was really hard to close the shop. One sec. We need to let this push back towards us. We don't want to fight like this at their tower. Honestly, I think the way we do this, we have Thresh up here. And just if something goes wrong, we have him Lantern. I don't think we try to... Yeah, like this is so much better. Wow, though, that sucks. Bro got cooked, guys. Boo got cooked. Did I have barrier or did that just come up? Because if I had barrier there, I could have lived.
I've got pain.
Also, we're getting camped. I just saw one of your videos on IG and I'm trying to wrap your head around how I do this. Welcome. Like, do I go hubris this game? It seems snowballable, but then I just go collector because I'm a pussy. When I go, I don't go hubris very often, but when I go hubris, it's when I think the game's gonna be very bloody. I don't have an axe. And Thresh doesn't have ult, so he's kind of done. Yeah, but like, it doesn't matter if I'm ahead or not, because what you can think about hubris is as a scaling item as well. It's like, it could be a late game item. So basically, if I just know that I'm gonna die a lot and the enemy's gonna die a lot, and I don't need to rush crit, because sometimes you do on Draven, then sometimes I go hubris as like a scaling item.
Doesn't get better than
I have to like read chat or ward. Like that's a, in my free time I either read chat or I ward. Let me go ward. Alright, and then we're gonna back. What in the French hell? How do you get to the point of playing two champions at the same time? A lot of practice.
Let's admire me for a bit.
Sorry champ, I'll stop spamming and let you focus. Your barrier came up after. Okay, thanks, Dees. I don't mind if you guys talk in chat. I enjoy reading chat. Don't let that stop you.
This is how to move.
I'll control myself. Smart solution to go in there. I hook an 8. It's an interesting hook location. I'm not sure that ever hits. I'm not sure if that was like too creative. Oops. I'm playing this so bad. Okay. I played that quite bad. Leona got the double though. Thresh did have flash. Unless it just came up. Because I tried using it, but... Or at least I thought I did. I thought to use it, but... I missed my E on Lucian when he was ulting. missed the hook.
Subtle. I don't subtle.
Honestly, no, because Collector, Yellow Excalibur scale much better in the mid game. Hubris is amazing at the beginning. No. Hubris is a good scaling item. If it's gonna, but it has to be a bloody game. If it's gonna be a bloody game, like if you're getting 40 free AD, 50 free AD from Hubris, it's crazy. It's a crazy item. But it's just you can't get it every game. That's the thing. If I can land like a good hook here, predict his E. No, he just dodges instead. Like crazy, by the way. Crazy. So I guess I just need to. Okay, so he dodges down. Like if I can keep that in mind, then that's helpful. We have wards. We're gonna do another ward here.
Places to go, me to see.
Oops. I'm probably stepping up too close here.
Killing
I just wanted that cannon.
Don't be jealous.
Briar wants to fight. I'm down. Maybe open with the ult though. If you miss, I don't wanna. Like, I could probably, like, if I land a hook, I could hook, flay, ult, and then that makes the ult easier. Yeah, throw it, Briar, throw it. I mean, that was pretty easy there. Go. Okay, I'm gonna go for whatever. We'll just take them on. All right. I feel like we could have got more, but
I've got pain to see.
okay. I think Amumu is top. Do you only play Draven and Thresh? Yeah. Yep. It's my favorite. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, and I like that it's challenging.
Doesn't get better than this.
Didn't get cannon, GG is over. Do you trust a silver muscle memory?
Let's admire me for a bit.
A silver to muscle memory dodge every time though? He might just be clicking random spot? I don't think so. He's been dodging the same way. When put in that situation, he hugs the wall, which is smart. It's actually, that's good. I need wards.
Perfection.
Oh, I don't have a control word. Here we go.
Rampage.
That's good. Oh, I mean to have Draven come in here like faster, but I ended up like dodging shit. Like I don't know if that was intentional, but oh. Okay, well, maybe we can just take me on. Dude, I'm like not attacking. This is really unfortunate. All right. We for sure could have gotten a kill there. Did someone flash or something? Did they use any sums? I think I got too locked into one character and the other. I missed hook on Lucian. Draven stood still.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah, let's go. They're low. Nice. That was interesting. Oops. No, I kept clicking on the wall. Damn, I kept clicking on the wall.
Double kill.
Got a good team this game. Good jungle. Oopsies. Wow, oh wow, she barely won that.
Places to go,
It's just back.
me to see.
I wondered about another ADC that emulates the aggressive nature of DRAVEN in case he's banned. I don't know if there really is one, to be honest.
Subtle. I don't do
Your turret
subtle.
has been destroyed.
DRAVEN's pretty unique. I mean, Kog'Maw can go pretty balls to the wall, which is why I like Kog'Maw. If I can find it within me to play him aggressive, because he requires a lot of micro, and sometimes I get fatigued in micro.
An ally has
Oh, what's your favorite alternative? Is Kog'Maw. Bro, if you're pinging subs... Hold on, one sec. Let me do something here. Zoning. I have 2 axes now. There we go. Nice. He's only with like 120? That's kind of crazy. Oh shit. Oh yeah, I have barrier. I was trying to like bait her. That felt pretty clunky. Sometimes, guys, when I get like clogged up like mentally, I should have let her. I would have killed her. But when I get clogged up mentally, it feels really clunky. I don't know if it looks clunky though to you guys, because sometimes when I watch it back, it doesn't look clunky, but it feels clunky because I'm like, oh fuck, like I'm trying to move DRAVEN and I'm trying to move THRESH, and they like everything's kind of like delayed mentally. Like I try to do one thing with THRESH, and then I like by the time I execute it, the window of opportunity's gone, and so then I try to look at DRAVEN and try to execute something, but then the window of opportunity's gone. I think it has a lot to do with hesitation. Do I even need to... Oh.
Does it get better than
Darn.
Your team has destroyed
I do have barrier. Oh no, wait. I actually could have flashed. I could have flashed. Bummer. Did he flash? Yeah, he flashed. Well, we finally get a win. Probably. I mean, although I didn't just jinx it, but it's looking like it. Like, this game is not even nearly as hard as, like, the previous games.
Don't be jealous.
Or maybe I'm just in a way better headspace for whatever reason. Bro, if you ping the sums when you're uncertain, it'll actually say use flash. I know, but sometimes I take too long. I always thought you were like 40, 50 because you sound a bit wise. And you think before you speak. Got shocked now you're 20. I'm 23 actually. 23. Thought I'm 40, 50? That's pretty insane.
Your turret has been destroyed. Shut down.
Perfection.
Double kill.
Nice ass.
Oi, that was pretty rough. Holy shit, I can't believe that went so bad. Bro, I cannot believe that, by the way. Like, what? Damn. I thought I was playing better. I'm 5-5-2-2. I thought I was playing better. You're just 2 years ahead of you? Probably 1 year. I'm 23.
Now this is how to move.
An ally has been slain.
Rough. Oh.
Let's admire me.
Shut down.
I think probably like I probably should be spamming attack move with DRAVEN whenever I'm doing something with THRESH, just so that DRAVEN is doing something and not just watching. My man flaming himself whenever he plays bad, so I can't even flame him.
Team has
It's like
destroyed
preemptive self-flaming. Am I? If I am, I'm not even realizing it.
an ally has been slain.
Places to go, need to see.
Wow.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Bruh. He's gone. Okay.
Has been slain.
Man, I'm good.
What was that? Oh. Whoops. Okay. Oh no, bro. He has no Q. Bro.
Enemy
I don't know. I need cleanse. I have barrier, but I don't know. Like, why?
Bullseyes.
How do we just not win harder? I'm like, I don't understand. Who killed me? Lucian, Timo, Leona.
I've got pain to serve.
I really need LDR, which makes the Phantom Dancer weird here. But LDR is more expensive anyways.
I don't do subtle.
I don't know, this is weird because I can't catch Leona if she comes to try to ward. Okay. I think I'm gonna save my. If I die, it's crazy. I was gonna say I'm gonna save my fillet for when Malzahar ults Draven.
Draven's
It's back
making an
now.
exit.
I really need lifesteal boots, but I can't really afford it nicely.
Don't be jealous.
Here's a new move. Yeah, that's not quite good anyway.
Perfection? I got that.
Anyways.
Let's admire me. Now this is how to move.
I don't have LDR, so I just can't pick her. Imagine I had flash right now. Bye, bro.
enemy is unstoppable.
Hear that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Double kill.
Alright, well, I'm just Raven now. No Malzahar ults. Damn, that's half my health already. Wasn't it just Timo auto Q?
Following these footsteps.
Your turret has been destroyed.
to go, me to see.
Whatever. So, I had Q, but I didn't use it. Like, I thought I pressed Q, but I must have pressed the wrong button. Right? Or did I not have Q? I don't know. Because in that moment I was thinking, like, fuck, I don't have access.
Got axes, need victims.
So, Brit.
I've got pain to serve.
An enemy has been slain.
Nice.
An ally has been slain.
I don't do subtle.
Oh, damn, I missed my flay. Brit. Brit.
Has destroyed a turret.
Probably tunnel visions.
Doesn't get better than this. Perfection? I got that. Let's admire me for a bit.
Killing spree.
Job. What's his name's here? Mumu's here. Probably should run away.
Don't be jealous.
We have side lane pressure. Top and mid are just being split pushed right now. But they're all missing now, so now we need to push moves.
Places to go, me to see.
Okay. Well, we're getting top tier 3 turret here.
No following these footsteps.
Okay, now they're pulling back to do that. Now we push mid again.
Destroyed a turret.
Here we go.
Okay, win this. But not if I get fucking hit by. Need cleanse. flash.
Got axes. Need vengeance.
Oh shit, we're actually dying. Bro, I'm so dumb. I'm like, ugh, it's crazy. I'm tired, guys. I don't know. Like, what? I died to probably his W and his E and his Q. Just don't expect him to be so strong. I'm just tired, guys. Probably. I feel like I need an explanation for this, because I'm just walking it like I'm not really being strategic. Or she might lose. Unfortunate. Let's go mid.
I've got pain to serve.
Let me try to relax a little bit, so I can focus on multiple characters, not just like flip between one or the other.
Subtle. I don't do subtle.
Well, we're gonna hope they're on Baron, and then we can snag the drag. Chances are Teemo's on it. Okay, there's just no way. I don't know. Like, I feel like I'm just having a really hard time here. He's not even fed too. He's like 6 and 9. But I feel so useless. Like, am I gonna die to the shroom? I might die to the shrooms. Yeah, it's just not happening. Well, we lost.
Let's admire me for a bit.
It's also kind of funny that Hui's yelling at Briar for not targeting the EDC, but
Perfection.
it's Briar. I hope Mouse doesn't have R, because yeah, this is just crazy, bro. What elo is this? This is like silver or gold. This game we get experienced on LP. Sure. What runes do I have? Scaling runes. Yeah, I feel really, really, really weak. It's strange.
An enemy is legendary.
Ooh. Well, maybe you can clean that up. Let's find out. Gotta deal with Moon now, though, right? Maybe? Oh god. He doesn't have bolts. He doesn't have Q now either, bro. I can't believe I dropped that. Like, what? Malzahar on QSS. Bruh. Oh, I have QSS now. Like, what? Like, what do I do? Are you playing another yet? I guess. I don't know. I wasn't... I don't know. Like, I'm playing so bad. I think, I mean, in order to lose this with the team that's fed, you know. So I feel like I shouldn't just be spamming games when I'm playing bad. Gotcha. One loss again, yeah. I mean, I guess I'll play another, but... I guess. Like, I'm having fun, but... Can you do like community service and coach my build and come back to the game all refreshed? I won't be refreshed, but sure, what's your build? What's your build? Oops. I don't know, maybe I need to go back to the lethality build. I don't know. I probably should just stop, guys. Like, I'm so tired. And I just don't know. Wait a minute, 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 wait a minute. Oh, that's normal. Okay. What's the build? Also, thanks for the sub. ISNA, thanks for the sub. And then you're on Vietnam server. Do you play DRAVEN though? Like, you gonna show me a DRAVEN build? Ah, fuck, my eye hurts. I think it's like it started pink eye or something. I mean, not or something. I think it's a start of pink eye. Hey, my first suggestion from YouTube. Let's go. What's up, dude? Deathcore. I don't know, guys. I'm not happy about like if I'm playing so bad that it's like troll. I'm not happy about playing like that. But I don't know if that's what's happening. No, it's Twitch. Okay, well, I don't really play Twitch, but I can still look. And also, I don't know, well, okay, let's look. Guys, actually, I actually want to play another. But I shouldn't because it's 10 o'clock. If I play another, there's a chance it won't even end until 11. And then I'll be up another hour posting stuff. And then I won't fall asleep for an hour or two. Not good, not good. I'm not feeling well, so I need to stop. So I'm gonna stop playing. I actually would play again. Like, I want to play again. Like, it would be fun. But I need to take care of myself here. Your Twitch build. So you're going Rageblade, Terminus, Runan's Kraken. I mean, like, I have no idea. I don't play Twitch. I haven't in a long time. It might be good. Like, it feels strong, I'm useful, but sometimes it just does no damage and I can't understand why. Well, because you're on hit. On hit has less burst. And so if you're relying on, like, if you need burst in the game, if you need to kill them quickly, then on hit's not going to do that. But you may get more DPS with this, like, over a long fight. Yeah, bro, imagine feeling good playing League. You know what's crazy, though? I was actually enjoying it. Even though we ended up, like, kind of trolling at the end. Like, I don't know. Whatever. I don't know why I made so many mistakes. Maybe I'm sick. Or maybe I'm just fatigued. I have no idea, but... At the beginning of the game was okay. It was not that bad. Dare I say even good. Twitch needs crit? Honestly, no. Needs, though, I mean, I don't know if you could say needs. Because... Crit or AP, I'm not sure on hit can be good. Just look at this. Look at what you said, though. Crit or AP. Somebody had to try AP first. AP was troll until somebody tried it and then figured out it worked. It's possible that on hit with Terminus is actually good. We just don't know it yet. So I'm not knocking it. It's maybe it depends on the every comp. What about some variety or where I can find your music? I can show you where you can find the music. Where you can find some of it. Some of it's been posted. Variety. I mean, I'm just gonna be uploading clips. Like, I have to go to bed. Like, I don't feel good. But I will be hanging out while posting the clips. As long as it doesn't distract me too much and I don't stay up too late. Yeah. You're getting a lot of kills. Terminus is just strong. So that's part of what I'm looking at here. And then Runan's got buffed and Runan's is strong. So these are strong items. So I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked that it might be okay. It looks like you're winning with it. 1, 2, 3, you're 3 and 4. You're 3 out of 4. You're 3 and 1. And you're probably going like movement speed in domination, right? No, you're going treasure hunter, okay. I used to theory craft a lot of things, like build with high player, like a coach position. I'm not sure about that build, but I'm not a pro. Like, unless you play Twitch, it's hard to know. Unless you really understand, like, the champion, really, like, you play him a lot. And even then, like, a lot of people can have the wrong idea. Like, they can just be wrong. I don't think, maybe this build isn't good for this. Maybe I need burst. Because this was the build I was going in norms, and I was losing a lot more in norms than in ranked. I don't know, hubris is just... Crit just feels like I can't play to my tempo. I need someone to be there to do something, really. Surely you mean like when you're like 1 item, 2 items, not when you have 3 items. Yeah, on hit probably does feel stronger first item. Okay, I'm gonna try to find a clip. Maybe. Over muscle memory. Need warts. Oh, I mean to have DRAVEN coming here faster. Yeah, I don't know. Like I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm like tunnel visioning. Like, what's Draven doing?
It's good.
I mean, this is fine. Except this. This is late. He's late
I
here.
need to have Draven come in here. Like,
He's just a little
faster.
late. And that ends up being a
I
big
ended up,
deal.
like dodging shit.
Sort of.
Like I don't know if that was intentional, but
Missed the hook. I should have thrown it down.
maybe we can just take it out. Dude, I'm like not.
Hey, Mr.
attacking.
Wright, how are you
Really
doing?
Unfortunate.
There's a lot of good stuff in there. I feel weird asking a master to be coached, but is it even possible to coach a man playing 2 champions at once? Oh, like you're asking me to be coached by someone. Yeah. Loving the haircut? Thank you. Thank you. You're not getting 3 to 4 items most games. Yeah, no, I mean, I could be coached, for sure.
Alright.
I think lethality is better, though. I don't know. But also, I think I need to land more hooks. There's a lot of things that need to change. I'm just, like, slow sometimes. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm playing so late at night, and, like...
That's good.
I don't know. I don't really know.
Oh, I mean to have Draven come in here like faster, but I ended up like dodging shit.
Like, this could have been a
Every time.
fine clip. If I actually get the kill.
Okay, I'm gonna cannon. But it's just you can't get every. Leona got the double though.
There was a time I killed a Mumu, and I want to find that.
Control word.
Like, I killed a Mumu under tower
That's
with
what
the
their
thresh.
flashes though.
Did I get to?
But
No,
we
I got
dodged
game.
the gank that we were pushed really far up.
Is Bloodthirster C449 as good as these? I don't like Bloodthirster Rush. I feel like it doesn't do enough damage. It doesn't
I
go
think
into the
Lucian
mid game
has
hard
barrier,
enough.
I don't.
But a lot of players
Barrier
still do
45.
Bloodthirster.
Leona
I don't know
plays
how
also, they
though.
have heal barrier, so we don't want to fight.
I don't like
anyways.
Bloodthirster. I like C44 into IE.
Who's losing.
Or
It's unlikely we're gonna
Collector into IE.
Jester's IQ to drop to negative and let you live. Yeah, I know. Okay, the cord is in the way, that's why. There we go. Thresh is-
Okay. We may have to just watch the early game here
There we go.
in order to find the play.
Sorry. But they kind of messed us up. They kind of messed us. Pushed it really far up. I was reading.
Wait, did he die here?
Missed a big wave. Wow.
No.
We.
He was
So
here, I
much better.
think.
Wow, though that sucks.
I don't know, guys. I don't know where a clip is gonna be.
Alright, and then we're gonna back. You're getting 40 free AD on a.
I'm really tired.
Need wards. Not attacking, this is really unfortunate. This is interesting. Oops. No, I kept clicking on the.
We'll soon 000.
Zone.
It's the end for me. Have a good night stream all. See you, Greg. Have a good night.
There we go. Nice. He's only with like 120, that's kind of crazy. Oh shit. Oh yeah, I have barrier. I was trying to like bait her on, and so then I try to look at Draven.
I was doing fine, like early on.
I know, but sometimes it's 5-2-2. I thought I was playing better. Myself whenever he plays bad, so I can't. I was trying to like bait her.
Maybe that's the clip.
2 axes now. There we go. Nice. He's only with like 120. That's kind of crazy. Bro, if you're pinging subs, hold on 1 second. Let me do something. 2 axes. Two axes now. Two axes now. There we go. Nice. He's only with like 120, that's kind of crazy. Nice. Two axes now.
We'll do that.
Axes now. There we go.
What I'm gonna do tonight, I'm gonna talk to ChatGPT about like what are the odds, like say you have a 54% win rate, or say you have a 53, 52, what are the odds of getting a string of games that's like this? That's a good point, Raccoon. That's a good point. Well, I think the point though is that like I've had a lot of days like that, like because ultimately I've been prioritizing solo queue first, and so I've been fatigued, and so I guess I feel guilty in a way, and so I'm being hard on myself, and I'm trying to squeeze out improvement, but it may not be realistic. I mean, really, the improvement probably would come from being a little more organized.
Two axes.
Oh wait, I need to edit it. I need to frame it. Oh, that might be good. That looks good. That looks good. It's kind of, I don't know how I feel about this, guys, because I'm just saying I think you're just being way too hard on yourself. You know yourself most, but anyone can see you're not happy. Aw. What do you mean? Like, maybe there's clippable frames and just games for passive consistent macro? Clippable games and just games.
Two axes now.
Sadly, I'm in the same place and I don't know how to escape it. So I'm not. So I want to address like the being unhappy thing, cause you know I've got a migraine and like I'm a little bit frustrated and disappointed with myself. But
there we go.
I do enjoy this. Like I am having fun. I'm having fun. It's just it's also frustrating. And it's because I'm prioritizing solo queue, but I'm also choosing this. Like I want to do this. The reason I'm gonna be talking to ChatGPT is because I want to understand. So I understand this. If you have a 55% win rate, that's really strong, right? But even that means out of 100 games, you only net like 5 wins. So 45 of your games you're gonna lose. So I want to understand whether I need to change what I'm doing, because like if I'm just like causing if I'm just playing to lose, then I'm not gonna do that. However, if statistically like oh yeah, you're gonna have there's like a 15% chance that one of your days is gonna be like this. Which then sure, okay. Yeah, but I yeah. You're mentioning higher ranked players later on, so you can't just spam games. The 54% number isn't reliable? I don't know what you mean. Yes, you're playing to lose right now, Flex? Okay. You mean 2 champs, or you mean? Cause like, how could you see the solo queue games to know? Odd thing is that you do play better as both champs than any gold 4 would. Would it be some cursed matchmaking? Having this many losses in a row is unusual. But I reckon I'm doing something to throw. My guess is that it's in the micro. That I'm just not squeezing enough advantage out of certain situations. Like I'm missing like 2 or 3 Draven autos, and then that just completely swings the fight. That's my guess. But yeah, Flex, I mean, I'm not exactly sure what you're referring to, but I was referring to solo queue here. And what's up, Best Goku? How you doing, man? Because, like, what I mean is this. This game I went 7-7-7 with a good team. I went 5-6-6 with a great team. Now swap it out with a bad team, and how would this look? And so what I'm wondering is that on this day, was I playing that much different than I was playing on this day? You know? Like when when my support goes 0-7 and my mid goes 0-4, and then I have an autofill jungle that goes 3-6. And I go 1-3. Yeah, I already did Best Goku. So the exact trouble is limit testing too much? I wouldn't say it's a trouble. I think the trouble is it's complicated. It's a lot of little things. Like I was tunnel visioning a lot, and then I also wasn't being strategic, and that could go to fatigue, that could go to, I could be sick right now. It could be fatigue because I played so much. Probably it could be because I didn't eat too much. It could be a lot of different things. Probably a lot of little things that just could be improved. I saw you clipped on Ms. B's stream. I always wanted to try 2 champs at once. Seemed possible, just hardware of in-game hockey changes needed, I thought. How did you get around it? It's literally just this mouse plugged into my laptop, an MMO mouse plugged into my laptop, and then an MMO mouse plugged into my PC. That's all it is. Just one mouse plugged into my PC, and then all the buttons for the characters are bound to either mouse, respectively. Sometimes you just let yourself go and feed, and then the guilt will make you try hard. That's not how it works for me. That's not how it works for me. Guys, what I'm describing right now is loser's queue. I'm just describing what other people think is loser's queue. It's just statistically you're going to get a string of games where your agency is low. That's all I'm describing. It's not realistic for you to do like super well every single game. However, there are times where you are playing worse. Like, or there are times where you're playing below below where you should be. You're excited as fuck, let's go. I said I'm playing more tomorrow. I've already played today. Yeah, I always try to see how my play changed if I lose streak. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But like, look guys, look. Like, I don't know. It's normal to go up and then go down. Up and then plateau. Like the fact that I'm plateauing and not going down is interesting. That would almost suggest I am playing consistent. Like, guys, in between, like, look at this. In between this 131, 388, I go 7-0-21. And then in between going 131, 477, I go 14, 1 and 9 on DRAVEN jungle. And I can kind of tell in the moment, like, I'm like, I feel like I'm not playing this bad to warrant this many losses. Like, this feels like low agency. So you don't believe in skill-based matchmaking? Like, you give you bad players to balance out? No, no, no. Well, yeah, there's skill-based matchmaking, but it's just all statistics. It's literally just, there's a lot of different 50-50s. Do you have the better comp? 50% chance yes, 50% chance no. Do you have the winning top laner? 50% yes, 50% no. Do you have the winning mid laner? 50% chance, 50% no. Do you have the winning jungle? 50-50 yes, no. Do you have the winning support? 50-50 yes, no. Or better. Do you have better comp? Who's going to throw more? 50-50 which team throws more? And so, like, you can have the higher ranked team or whatever, but you lose some of the other 50-50s. Like, one of your players who is higher ranked is fatigued or makes mistakes, throws. Well, the eat thing makes tons of sense. Your brain is consuming like 3x more glucose than any league players. That certainly explains fatigue as well. Loser's Q is a thing too. I don't believe in Loser's Q though, but I think Loser's Q is what I'm talking about. But to be like, sure, like, you're not wrong. Like, maybe I'd benefit from eating more. However, I did the same thing this day. And the end of my session, my Kale game I was kind of brain dead, but the game before that I went 24-6 and 9. 2 games before that I went 21-11 15. And ultimately, if you're trying to climb in high elo, you need a high volume, really. If you're trying to climb for the first time and you're pushing your peak, you have to have a high volume. So it's not an option for me to just optimize and play only 2-3 games a day. It's not an option. They have a secret elo, bro. It's not cope. Oh, nice. Are you ambidextrous from a young age, like writing with both hands or basketball, dribbling, coordination? How long did it take to get to this level? It took 6 months to do this. 6 months to learn. No, I wasn't ambidextrous before. There's a lot of variance in matchmaking. Like, there's a lot of gold players that are high skill level, or they have moments of brilliance. I don't know why people think all golds are the same level, but it's not matchmaking. That's not what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's not just matchmaking. It's literally just luck in the game as well. Like, let's be real, guys. What agency do I have playing DRAVEN into Syndra Camille? Like, what agency do I have in that matchup? Then throw in I was weak-sided and I was getting dove. Like, what agency do I have? And then I got weak-sided and my team lost when I was weak-sided. Like, what do I do that game? And in this game, my Hecarim keeps on picking losing skirmishes. Rengar gets 16 kills. Pantheon gets 16 kills. I accidentally clicked on something. Pantheon gets 16 kills, and then, like, hold on, let's look again. Rengar gets 16 kills, Pantheon gets 16 kills. And she did not lose lane. She was 3-5. She was 3-5 leaving lane. But what agency do I have against, like, literally a Rengar who actually kills me instantly? Pantheon who one-shots me. Syndra who's 3-5 and one-shots me from fog, like, out of Fog of War. Literally, like, you know, it's just a low agency. I saw you on TikTok. You play Thresh and Draven at the same time? Yep, I do. pray to the gambling god? Nope. You don't pray. You accept that you're only going to win 53% of your games when you're at this high elo, and that's okay. You just accept that, and then you play out the volume. Yes, you are right, but here what math can't calculate, how tilted or exhausted the top player in your team is. Math can calculate that, though. It's all luck still. It's all luck. Because some games, you're going to get the higher elo top laner who's tilted, and you're going to lose. And some games, the enemy's going to get the higher elo top laner, but they're going to be tilted, and then you'll win. So it's all just... And all that randomness, every variable is randomness, and it all culminates in how much agency do you have in that game. It's egotistical to think that you should win every game. It's fine to think you deserve it. But a lot of high elo players played a lot, or they took time to think about it in their free time. No, you shouldn't have to. Yeah, I don't know if I'd say it's egotistical to think that you should win every game. For me, it's guilt. Like, when I'm playing bad, I feel bad for my team sometimes because I internalize their flame. Today, I didn't do that. Today, I kind of just brush it off because ultimately what I always did is that, okay, my Fizz was talking shit. My Fizz who, like, high-key griefed. And I could explain, but, I mean, he has 6.6 CS per minute. He was saying, I'm going in, gank me, or I'm dying. He would say that. But yeah, he's talking shit. I'm like, and then he's like, DRAVEN uninstall, and then I look at his account and he's 51 LP. Like there is truth, though, that, like, for example, there are players who can climb to Challenger with a high win rate. But if you're trying to reach Challenger for the first time, you know, you're not going to expect yourself to have a 60-65% win rate to Challenger for the first time. But I think you're absolutely right. Rel is pestilent right now, lol. Such a champ, yeah. Yeah, it is luck. Like, if your ADC and your mid top is 0.5 or 0.10, the arguments for losers queue was just the engagement matchmaking thing, but League doesn't need that. You think your message cut off? Like, I don't really care. Yeah. But some games you'll be able to win lane, right? Even if you have a losing mid and top. And some games you will be able to carry, but that's not every game. Like, again, I'm against Syndra Rel, Syndra Camille. How do I win that lane? I actually just get one shot. I get poked out, I get one shot. And, like, no flame. Like, it happens. Like, everybody has bad games. Like, no flame. But my jungle and my Vigar get picked constantly and pick bad fights. Like, no flame. Like, I'm not trying to flame, but... And now suddenly Rengar has 16 kills. He just want to win. It does look unfair to lose when you're not griefing. Like, I'm griefing half my games, but I'm still rank as him. Yeah, everybody has bad games. To climb fast, which is not just purely volume-based, you need some sort of advantage or strategy that has an advantage over your opponent. I don't even think that's... It depends what you mean by fast. If you mean in low games, but, like, look at this. Look at... This is fast. In the last 30 days, I gained 500 LP. This is fast, and this is high volume. And I'm accepting that I'm only going to have a 54, 53% win rate. That's okay. Like, you just... And that's realistic. Like, you just play consistent. You don't have to, like, carry every single game. And when I try to do that, when I try to carry, I get more exhausted. And I can't play as many games. Yeah, like, look at this. Look, now compare the team. You guys saw Poor Team. By the way, Poor Team is, like, horrible. Poor Team is the opposite of Great Team. All right? Look at all those bad teams and poor teams I got. Now look at this streak. Great team, good team, good team, good team, average team, good team, good team, good team, average team, great team, good team, good team, good team, good team, good team, great team, good team. Bad team, average team, great team, poor team, good team, good team, good team, good team, good team. Average, average, good, good, poor, good, bad, great, good, 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 great. And then now it's balancing out. So of course, it's going to balance out. And then I'm going to, at some point, I'm going to have poor team, bad team, bad team, bad team, bad team, bad team, poor team. I mean, even, but it hasn't balanced out yet. But now, here it's balancing out. Bad team, average team, bad team, poor team, bad team, average team, bad team, poor team, bad team, bad team, bad team. Yeah, it's true. The guild thing is real in this Master Elo. I can't see clearly, and someone said gold. Yeah. This is Master that I'm talking about right here. This is Master, but I'm on my 2 champs thing. I'm playing in like gold MMR. I'm playing in like gold, and this is Master tier. So I'm talking about my main right now. Practicing mechanics is more needed at Masters. I'd probably start by visualizing the DRAVEN matchups versus the top 5 ADCs, or like the main 5 archetypes of bot laners, and then from there, profit playing 2 champs. Thanks, man. Thanks, Snipe. I mean, I think, yeah, I think micro is important. Micro is important. My micro falls off when I play high volume, so I have to choose. Like these first 2 games, I play great. Even this game, or like at least this one. Like I'm 3-8, but my jacks, I don't know. Is what it is. It happens. Like literally, like you're not gonna look at anybody's matchup, and then you're not gonna look at anybody's match history and find, oh, they've never had a day like this. Like this is never gonna happen. This is totally normal. But turn around. Are you like GM challenger? By the way, this is misleading. This is misleading because I didn't lock in. Like there's a lot of games before this where I was like just hovering Masters 300, and I didn't lock in. But now I'm more locked in. So this is misleading here. From there, I'd practice dodging patterns versus skills, hot hitboxes. I try to think about how they coded the hitboxes, like how many polygons they use. That's crazy. I get so mentally fatigued, but yeah, it's probably because I just don't eat. Like that's probably a big thing. But but again, nothing's changed. However, I will say that I do get gapped, like mechanically, by ADCs who are like over 1200 LP. I get gapped. So I will need to level up at some point, maybe. Yeah. If you can't tell the difference between I won because I played well and I won because they misplayed, you're not actually learning from win, and climbing is usually bottlenecks by your worst habit. I don't know. I won because I played well versus I won because they misplayed. I mean, I don't really know. I think the proof is in the pudding. Like the proof, are you climbing? Like that's ultimately. You got to GM Challenger years ago, and I played in tourneys, but I started playing for fun because I had IRL stuff, but I got tired of stupid friends thinking I was bad, so I climbed from P2 to Masters really quickly in like 5 to 7 days. Well, that's crazy. P2 to Masters in 5 to 7 days is pretty crazy. Alright, so now I'm going to listen more because I know you're GM Challenger. A lot of people talk, but they but they're not. A lot of people talk, but they're like not GM masters, but they give advice like they understand, and so I'm just skeptical. I'm skeptical with letting some criticism infiltrate my mental. But I mean, I could tell that I could tell because it's true. Like, micro really matters a lot. Kind of. As you climb higher in Masters, like, above Masters, like 1,000, after above 1,000, 1,300 LP, like, people's micro becomes, like, really, really, really strong, so I understand, like, the last 40 games of Masters I had 30 wins, but I could have got a better win rate, but I just used macro. I think I'm learning a lot implicitly just by playing. That's another thing. Because earlier in the season, like, I was trying really, really hard to learn and study and and I was like 400 LP or whatever. And I was climbing. I had a high win rate too, but I was only playing a couple a day, After like months, I was like 475 LP. But now I've like eclipsed that majorly just by spamming. I think learn from Caps playstyle. Exactly. You know how Caps plays? Caps, this is what people say about Caps. Caps literally plays all day, every single day. And what's his name? One of his teammates said you either get claps or you get craps. Because he's either totally feeding or he's totally popping off. There's a reason he's been the best since the second day he went pro. Yeah. Again, there's a balance. It's not like you shouldn't be spamming to lose. You shouldn't be spamming when you have a 50% win rate or a sub 50. Like, you don't want to be wasting your time. 50. I mean 50. By the way, I mean 50 or sub 50 over like 100 games. I don't mean a 50% in the last 20 or 30 because that doesn't really matter. But I mean like over 100. There's no reason to do that. So it's a balance. It's a balance of allowing myself to not lose confidence, allowing myself to continue to play, while also nudging myself to make sure I am playing the way I need to in order to continue to climb. Okay. I'll highlight here. Thanks for listening, guys. I know I'm like probably a little bit I don't know. I'm hungry, so I don't know if I seem like I'm argumentative. I probably am. So I appreciate you guys talking, even though I'm being argumentative. But it's nice to talk about it, because I was kind of processing today. It doesn't feel good to lose, but to be honest, I didn't feel that bad after today, because I was confident. I'm like, I didn't play this bad. Like, I did not play this bad to lose this many games. Like, I was pretty confident in that. There's no way that these are wins that were, like, handed to me and I just threw them all. Like, there's no way. I was not playing that bad. He plays like a psycho, but the reasoning for just taking fights is that's how you get better. Yep. You recognize patterns when you get aggro. Yeah, so you're like limit testing. It's interesting hearing your mentality. I couldn't imagine playing 2 champs in ranked. Well, what I'm talking about is on my main, but yeah. On my main, I'm not doing 2 champs. On my main, I'm doing 1 champ. But What's interesting? What's interesting about the mentality? Like saying diamonds are made under pressure. When we are playing sports, we can't actively think, so we have to ingrain it into our body in high pressure situations. Yeah, that's how I climbed from here to here, was just limit testing. But at some point I stopped limit testing. I don't know. I am gapped by a lot of ADCs in this elo, or like in a higher elo, I'm gapped by a lot of ADCs mechanically. Most games, like if it's my first 2 games of the day and I'm really sharp, I can do okay. But if it's not my first 2 games of the day, I'm gapped by like 1300 LP ADCs, and so I just accept that, and I play. I play to scale, play around my team, play to be easy to carry. I also play on like 80 ping, so whether that's an excuse or not, like I don't know, but I wonder if that has an impact on my mechanics at this highest level of play. Sometimes my mechanics are insane. But on average, you know, I have an 8 and I'm like fatigued and my mechanics are not, like they're below, like they're way below average. Like they're like I don't dodge skill shots a lot of times when I'm fatigued. But I climb. Like I don't know what to say. It sounds bizarre, but I climb. And ultimately, no matter what people says, it's ultimately about climbing. So it's ultimately about getting there to the destination. How you do it, like, I don't know. Just how you think about ranked. I'm low elo, so I'm just interested. Got you. When you're fighting, your heart rate increases and your brain gets less blood flow for thinking. So I intentionally make myself nervous when humans are in dangerous situations. Anxiety is in your mind. So let me share something interesting, and you actually may find this interesting because these little things matter at the highest level of play. I've noticed that I play better when I think more when I use minoxidil. Minoxidil is used for your hair, right? But when you apply topical minoxidil, it increases blood flow to the brain. And I noticed, like, when I started using it, that I think better and I win more. So just tying that in, tying that into what you were saying. I like when someone is out of the game, they get pushed. For me, though, a lot of it is actually calming myself down. For me, a lot of it is controlling my emotions. My biggest vice when playing is feeling like I need to overplay. That's my biggest vice. My biggest vice is feeling like I need to get an advantage, so I step up for a plate that I have a gut feeling I'm gonna die for. Like literally, like just this game, like one of these games today, I was playing against a Vi mid, and I randomly went top. Like I'm ADC, I'm usually mid, but I randomly went top, and I'm looking at the scoreboard and thinking about walking up to the wave that's in the middle of the lane, and I'm thinking to myself, who could kill me? Okay, the only person that could kill me is Lethality Vi mid. But what are the odds that she's top right now? And in my gut, I'm like, maybe I shouldn't be doing this. But I step up for the wave, and then she's top. For whatever reason, she's walking through river, she's top, and I die for it. And that was in one of these losing games. So that's my biggest vice, is feeling like I need to do more and then overplaying. The brain can't differentiate between reality and imagination. In the TV series Sherlock, he imagines a mind palace and builds it in his free time and then taps into it when he's in danger and has to solve a crime, solve the danger fast. You mean a mind palace for like memories? So you're like trying to have a better memory? So I've heard of that. Yeah. I don't know. You know, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if I could tell you why I'm climbing. I don't know. Like, I'm not like most games, I'm not like McDonald's manager, like fame and glory, like on DRAVEN mechanically. I mean, obviously, I'm not even his rank, so the comparison doesn't even make sense, but I just play DRAVEN different. I play DRAVEN to be easy to carry. I play DRAVEN around my passive. I play DRAVEN to scale, which is unusual. Maybe I need to go back to lethality. I was winning more on lethality. No, I stopped lethality because... Let's see. Yeah, I was running the crit builds. No, that was... Yeah, maybe the problem's in part the build. This game was good, this game was good. No. Maybe... I don't know. I'm going to Google that substance you said, minoxidil. It's not a pill. It's literally, it's topical, and it's for hair loss. It's for hair loss. So I can see which parts of the brain it affects and how. Bro, it's okay if you ask any successful person, they don't really know how they did it. Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. I have some weird ones, like going scaling health on DRAVEN and stuff. So I have some weird stuff, but I was looking at it this morning, and I was ranked 22 on DRAVEN in North America right now. Let's like see if I mean, it probably didn't update, but let's just see. It's probably still where it was this morning. Or and I realized that like the weird way that I play DRAVEN may not actually be that weird. Like I'm reaching a point where I may actually be able to justify what I'm doing. Like the fact that I like to play DRAVEN to scale. Yeah, here I am, 22. I was higher LP this morning. If the person that knew psychology, biology, the best in history could probably be GM and league at least if they had some hand-eye coordination. Well, I know all those, man. Psychology, biology, and history. Those are like my interests. Like neuroscience? I'm not kidding, guys. I'm not trying to be like whatever. But I mean, seriously. Neuroscience, like literally, and just from Googling, just from doing a lot of Googling like over the last few years, and I mean a lot, like I know a lot about the brain, and a lot about the brain. So I'm like, I don't even know. I don't know what I'm going to do about eating, because I just hate eating. Oh, somebody wanted to know where my music was. Is that person still here? Who wanted to know about my music? Somebody wanted to know. Man, that was way earlier. Deathcorn? Yeah, Deathcorn, if you're still here. When we see these characters fighting, we kind of, on a subconscious level, believe we are in life and death. And why people get triggered a lot in video games. I'm not affected like that at all. I feel totally disconnected. In fact, a lot of times I get bored. So like I have to like, some part of the challenge is engaging myself. This clip is so misleading. Like 2 axes now. It makes it look like I played super well. I always feel weird about that. Some of the clips look like really, really, really good, and sometimes I am playing really, really, really good, but I don't know. I think I'm just hard on myself. Because like I said, the brain can't differentiate between imagination and reality. It's why anxiety is a thing. For your lower engagement thing, that happened to me too sometimes, but it's all up in the mind. Okay, I'll stop for now. You seem to be processing, chilling. Good luck. All right, I'm enjoying the conversation, so you don't have to. You don't have to stop for me, but yeah, it's a good talk. Load! It's not loading! It's taking forever. Much love. Yeah, you too, man. I mean, actually, really nice talks, and I appreciate the input, especially from a challenger player, from someone who hit challenger. Appreciate the input. I'm overextending myself, is the thing. Like, I'm having to choose between solo queue and the 2 champs thing. And I don't know. In some ways, I feel like I'm addicted to solo queue, but also I really want to climb. Like I really want to. Like I feel like I can actually climb, and so I'm wanting to do that, to actually apply myself. But I kind of feel like, I don't know. I also just don't want to not be doing enough for the stream. I'll just watch you on the side and go back to writing. All right. Lol, it helps me too. Kind of stressed and talking about League helps. I just don't want to play for a bit. Yeah, it's crazy to me how many. I mean, as somebody who's hit Challenger before, it's not crazy to hit Challenger with 1,000 games and like a 53% win rate, right? Obviously not. I'm looking for. I don't even need to ask. I was, for whatever reason, like that was like. That almost turned into looking for reassurance, because I know that to be true. Like, I don't need. I don't know. And at this point, I know that to be true. I can see how that's the way. Like, again, there's going to be natty nats who have a 60% win rate, but for the majority of people, it's you just get there from a high volume. It's just wild to me. It's wild to me that having a 54% win rate is good. Yeah, you're right. I don't care if you're looking for reassurance, lol. I get it. It helps. No, I know. It's also for me, though. Like, I need to make sure that I'm I'm keeping track of what I know to be true. And I'm not losing sight of what I know to be true, because that always guides me best. But what's like a 54% win rate is really, really strong over a high volume of games. It's crazy to me, though, that in 100 games, having a 54% win rate means that you really made the difference in 4 out of 100 games. Like, that's not exactly the case. Like, it's not as simple as, like, oh, you just had the better team and you were carried 50% of the time, and then, like, it's not that simple, but what's crazy about that is I don't know if everyone's like this, but I take losses so personally sometimes. I'm less and less nowadays, but I used to always take losses so personally. Like, I made a lot of mistakes and was responsible, but only 4 out of 100 games are ones that I need to be decisive on. The rest, I just kind of need to be playing at my elo, or a bit above, you know? Just at my elo, kind of. 52 LP. I hate society. It forces people to not show empathy because of competition and whatnot. I don't care about that. I'm set. What do you mean? You mean, like, because I was talking about wanting reassurance? For me, in the past, I've needed a lot of reassurance. And so for me, I'm avoiding entering into an old mindset. You know, like, I had a roommate who was Challenger my second year of undergrad, and I treated everything that he said as if it was like, he's right. He was, and I discounted everything that I thought. He actually told me not to play 2 champions. He said, don't waste your time. And I didn't for years, actually, because of that. I started to pursue music like 100% because I valued what he thought. And he said, don't waste your time with playing 2 champs. And so I'm like, okay, I'm going to focus fully on music. Because I kind of had, it was like, I had 2 different things going on. It takes a lot, though. It takes a lot to play this many games and to actually climb. Yeah, not going back to the mindset is good. Yeah, not going back to the mindset is not good. I'm not exactly sure what you mean or why it would be not good. Like, going back to the mindset would be not good, I think. Because I'd be valuing other people's opinions way over my own. But it takes a lot of work, like, or not work, like, it's just a lot of, like, playing 11 solo queue games in a day is a lot. And you have to do that every single day for, like, months. And that feels like just a lot. But I guess that's how it is. That's how some things are in life. Wait, never mind. I didn't reread it. First message is right. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes more sense to me. That's not the right video. Uh-oh. Am I posting the wrong one? Am I posting the full game to TikTok? No. I grabbed the wrong one. Oh, the hand camera's dead. Alright, it'll be back. Camera's gonna stop for like just a second, because I just need to plug it in. It literally will be back on in like a minute. $20, $26. It'll be this one. Yeah, it's already, my phone's already back on. All right, here we go. We're back. All right. It's an energy thing too. I read into spiritual text as well. When a leader is explaining something to someone, their energy interacts, and sometimes their ego. It cut out. It cut out. Their ego. I forgot the other term. Their egoic. I have to say your gameplay is super impressive. You mean the clips, right? I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I've been losing a lot lately on 2 champs, but I do appreciate that. I couldn't believe my eyes the first time I saw your clips. Yeah. The clips, there's some good moments in the games, but I have been losing a lot lately. Thank you, though. I will say, though, the fact that I played 11 games of solo queue and then this was my 12th game, like the fact that I even was playing 2 champions and not turbo feeding after 11 games of solo queue before this, like that's pretty strong. Like that's a pretty good sign. What can I post? It changed my perception when I found out that different sources of information are connected in a sense to what first said it and their intentions, mental state at the time. You're going to need to, or not you're going to need to, but I'm curious. I need to know more in order to understand fully what you're saying. I mean, I understand exactly what you're saying, but, and I'm open-minded to it, but also it's spiritual. It's beyond science. I mean, I think unless what you're saying has studies and stuff, which by the way is fine. I believe in some stuff. Like there's some stuff that science hasn't gotten to yet. But yeah, I'd need to know more about what you're talking about. Dude, fuck the losses. You have a unique skill. Well, thank you, Sushi. Yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna like lock in with the two champs. It doesn't make sense scientifically at the moment. Sorry, dude. Don't be sorry. That doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't need to make sense scientifically. This is what I believe. There's people that recognize patterns, but they recognize the big picture pattern before the step by step of how they got there is apparent. Like the step by step of what, like the end pattern, like isn't apparent yet, and we'll have to gradually, like, we'll learn that over time. But some people can see the big picture pattern without needing to see the steps that led to it. There's certain people that can see that, and over thousands of years, there's been a lot of people who are like that, who learned a lot about the big picture, about the patterns of people and the way that we relate to each other in the world without knowing why. Like, they don't understand why the patterns, like they don't understand why these outcomes happen, but they see the outcomes. They see X leads to Y, but they don't know all the steps in between. And sometimes these people, these are like conspiracy theorists, sometimes these people, sometimes these people get the sequence of steps wrong. Like, they have the wrong explanation as to why something happened, but they still have the ability to see the outcome. So the outcome's real with these people. The actual, if these types of people, like, for example, like with, this is what I believe, it's not just what I believe, but I think I'm reasonable in and this is grounded in my understanding of psychology and also my life experience. But if people who are kind of conspiratorial, like you can imagine that this type of archetype of person, if they sense that something is fishy, they might think it's a million different things that it might not be. Okay, it might not be the specific thing that they're thinking, but if they think that something is fishy, something's actually fishy. Like, pretty much every time. Like, I don't know if I can think of a time that wasn't the case. If this archetype of person thinks that something is fishy, then something is fishy. They may not know why though. Sometimes they guess and they're right, because these people are good at recognizing patterns, and they've seen the world like this their entire life, and so they've just become good at identifying patterns without needing to see exactly, the step by step. So to a surprising amount of the time, these people are actually accurate in their guesses, but also they are sometimes wrong. So anyways, what I'm saying is that what you're saying doesn't need to be like scientific for me to believe it. It doesn't need to be scientific, because sometimes science hasn't caught up yet. Science is a very slow process of review and testing and retesting and conducting a study and then conducting 10 more studies by 10 more groups of people to verify something. Like, science is very, very, very slow. Like, you don't need science to know that something is happening in the vicinity of something. That when you act like this tends to result. Like, just because there's not studies on that doesn't mean it's not. Like, you're crazy for noticing that. Nikola Tesla did say that the moment society accepts the science and spirituality are intertwined, society will make much greater progress. You know, interesting, because maybe spirituality is just the big picture, and science is understanding the big picture, finding an explanation for the big picture. I don't know, you should Google the quote, though. You would not have all these issues. Pesta Goku. Why? Why? Yeah, people who see the big picture are a good thing. Sometimes messages get sent to sages or messengers so they can transfer the knowledge or mechanics. Bro, OMG, you get it. Yeah, listen. For people who don't think like this, you're gonna hear messengers and sages, and you're gonna think it's gonna lose you. Here's the way I see it. Whether it's actually messengers and sages is besides the point. These are like descriptions. It's one way of compactly explaining a big pattern. Like, there's this huge pattern in society that some people can see that has a lot of moving parts and details, and that would take a long time to understand or explain. However, we can intuitively understand it by saying some people are sages or some people are messengers. Like, we intuitively get the idea. And what that is that's describing that for whatever reason, for some people can see, some people interact with, see certain patterns and react to a lot. They're called systems. React to a lot of different systems and have a certain output. They output wisdom. They're not always right, but I do sense disturbances. Yep. My whole life people got mad at me just for asking questions, even teachers. I just felt off and angry. Isn't it just noticing something that was wrong that they know was wrong? Same concept as sixth sense, but just pattern recognition. Making it spiritual just sounds like you're making it intentionally vague, so it sounds bigger. Okay, that's like some sort of complex. Like, I don't know. Making it intentionally sound vague to make it sound bigger, what that assumes is that we're trying to sound pseudo-intellectual and like we're doing this for attention. That's what you're assuming. For some people that might be the case, but I don't think it's fair to say that that's the case for everybody when it comes to this. You two sound fake, not gonna lie. How's what I'm saying sound fake? I mean, here's the thing. The perspective that I have on this is not a common perspective. And so yeah. I mean, if you don't see it, that's normal. What I'm saying is not radical though. It's just been life experience and it's multiple things. It's life experience. It's the fact that I've been curious about psychology for like a very long time, and I'm very self-reflective. And I have some unique life experiences that give me broad life experience, broad perspective. Yeah, I read in I Ching, a Taoist spirituality text that sages think. He's right in his feeling that it's fake. Kind of sounds like two people who want to feel understood, so they're just going around instead of having it sensible, just an endless source of, and it cut off. I mean, I think what I said is actually very reasonable. I think what I said is meeting you halfway, and that's that spirituality is a misunderstanding of complex systems. Like some people may believe in it being like spiritual things, like they may believe in certain religions, and to their credit, maybe some people are right, but some people won't think that they're right. The middle ground is that there's value in some spirituality that's like, I mean, here's a very an example that you may not like it may sound like the exception, but here's just one example. Is like meditation. Meditation was wooed you until there were studies on it, and it's like, oh shit, like meditation actually helps. Oh, okay. Like these spiritual leaders and these sages, they saw, oh, when I do this, when I clear my mind, like, and I resist temptation, I resist my urges, my experience of life becomes better. Like they notice that, and then they think, oh, it's because I'm connecting with nature, I'm connecting with blah, blah, blah. That part might be wrong, but what they noticed about, but it might be right too, like we don't know. Unless we've done, that's what science is, extensive research and stuff, and like trying to figure that out. But the fact that they just noticed that when they clear their minds and that helps them, that's all real. Come in. Okay.
He wanted to go to sleep, and he went in your room.
Aw. Well, he might start barking. So if he does, then just bring him down. But if he doesn't, then it's good. Good night. But I want to hear Red Dead. I want to hear what the end of your statement was, because it cut off. It said just an endless source of, and then it ended. I don't know if it's just my multi-chat or if it's actually cut off on YouTube chat as well. But yeah, that's... There's two different types, and I don't know if this is exactly the case. I guess I just don't see how this is enjoyable, because you can tell where it's going, and it's mostly validation. I don't know what you mean by enjoyable, like how the conversation's enjoyable. I don't understand what you mean by you can tell where it's going, and I don't understand. I mean, I kind of understand what you're trying to say by saying mostly validation. I think we're just sharing what we think about the subject. That's all. Just like we were talking about solo queue earlier. We're just sharing what we think about the subject. And he just happens to feel like somebody actually shares a perspective, which he's excited about, because I imagine, based off what he said, that he hasn't really met maybe anyone who's got the perspective. And if I'm being honest, I don't know. Like, if you think it's, I don't know. I don't think I'm doing this for validation. Like, I'm just sharing this because I enjoy, I don't know. I enjoy sharing this. This is something that I've thought about, and I think that I don't really know why I enjoy sharing it, to be honest. I could probably, if I thought about it, then I could probably come up with an explanation. Like, I think I enjoy teaching people. I think that it's exciting to me. Well, it's like a think tank. It took months to years for the scientists in the 1900s to come to conclusions, or how they could implement it into physical reality. I'm not saying I'm at their level. Alright, here's another thing. You said I'm not saying I'm at their level. You don't even need to say that, because here's why. People of the past, like, in the vast majority of cases, Like, people of the past were no smarter than you. Like, philosophers from back in the day, left to their own devices, people today will, a certain amount of people will come up with, like, what, like, Socrates came up with, and whatever, all these big names. Like, we like to think that they're not human, but they are human. Like, they're just like everyone else. And so if this is something that you're interested in and you're good at it, then it's possible. Yeah, I'm just trying to not seem like a dick. I understand. I understand. But somebody has to be and Red Dead might actually misinterpret what I'm saying here, or what I mean here, but somebody of this generation is going to be a person who is capable of, or who is hey Simba. Here, I got it. Thanks. There's either going, like, somebody of this generation is going to be changing what we think about certain topics. And some people will have the potential to, but won't, for whatever reason. And why couldn't that be you? If you're interested in it, and you have a lot to say, like, a lot of times that's a lot of what these people are. They're just people who are really interested in, who are maybe good at it, and spend a lot of time thinking about it, and for a lot of things. I don't know if I'm being logical here, because I'm getting I don't know, tired, something, fatigued. I feel like I'm talking in circles a little bit, or something. Something feels off. I'm not self-aware about it, I think is what I'm trying to say. I feel like something, like, I feel like I'm not making sense, but I'm not exactly sure why. But yeah, what I was saying, the reason I said Red Dead might misinterpret what I'm saying is because I chose to use the words of somebody of this generation is going to be the person to expand what we know about certain topics. And you could hear that and think of it as an ego thing. You could interpret it that way if you were sensitive to that. Like, if you yourself, I don't know, are occupied with that, but it's also just descriptive. You know, it doesn't need to be egotistical. It doesn't need to be a bad thing. It's kind of the truth. I don't know, man. I just keep asking why. Look it up, like, for example, how the way we grow up makes people forget or get in the habit of not want to ask questions because their parents don't tell. Again, I don't know what she said, but it seems like it cut off. Oh, here's what I was going to say. And I don't know if this is true, but or I don't know if this is the exact, like, right. I don't know if this is exactly the explanation, but there are two different, like, personality types, in that some people are intuitive and some people are observing. Is that what it is? It's intuitive and intuitive versus observing. Is that what it is? Yeah, intuitive versus observant. That could be what we're talking about. Some people see the big picture, some people see the concrete. I mean, literally, look at what it's saying here. Intuitive people have big picture abstract concepts and future possibilities. Future oriented, imaginative, fast under pressure. Whereas observants are more interested in they think about the world in terms of details and facts, and that's what they notice. They're present focused, they're pragmatic, and they have low bias. And they have differences in their focus, communication, and approach to solving problems. And I think that, honestly, I think that people that tend to be more observant sometimes think that they almost have a sense that, like, intuitive people are crazy just because they don't get it. They don't see it. They don't see what the intuitive people see. And that's not a superiority thing. That's like literally, I'm being descriptive. Like, yeah, what might be obvious to an intuitive is far-fetched until it manifests. Our parents don't tell us why when kids ask why. They just say listen, so it's easier when you grow up to do stupid work. I didn't really mind when people didn't want to debate with me growing up, but I was reading a lot early after elementary classes. I go to the library and just find cool stuff. I just want connection, brother. You mean with me? Just talking? You know, I want to talk to you about something. I want to understand the difference between ego and identity. Because just because you identify with a quality of yourself, which makes you feel good about yourself, is that necessarily ego? If the quality is true and you feel good about yourself and it's not acting like what you imagine, like a negative, if it's not acting like, you know what ego is, if it doesn't make you feel that way, but it's just the quality of yourself that you're happy about, like, that's identity, right? If it's not your cup of tea, it's okay, just let me do me, hopefully I find a community to make a change. I don't really agree with the way the general population looks at ego and identity. Ego to most means being boastful. You think ego is more like just subconscious influencing your thoughts and actions, what you're afraid of, and blah blah blah. I'm so tired and fatigued. All right. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go. If I start uploading the YouTube video for tonight, it's gonna start lagging the stream anyways. So I'm just gonna start uploading it and then Go to bed. But turn around, like, you mentioned like you want a community to enact change. I'd be curious to hear about that more in the future. Like what things you're passionate about. As a side note for the common description of ego, if my kid says he's Superman, I'm fine. It's just what he wants to do with it. After I think ego in one way relates to how you act or what. Okay, you can add me on socials. Alright, I'll write it down. I'll add you after the stream. You definitely have a unique. You definitely. I can see the kind of archetype. See now with Red Dead is making me feel a little bit self-conscious. What he said was making me feel a little bit self-conscious. I don't want to speak exactly in the way that I want to speak, but if I'll speak the way that I want to speak, I feel like I understand the archetype of your mind. Like, maybe that's cringe to the way that I said that or whatever, but that is what I mean. I see the archetype. And it's interesting because it's a rare archetype. But I definitely see it. And I'm not saying that to be flattering. Like, that's just me genuinely saying what I think. But I feel like I know you, even already. It's just what he wants to do with him thinking he's Superman. If he wants to feel better or bully people, then I tell him to adjust his belief or perspective. I could tell you what I think about ego another time when I'm like mentally more here. What's up, Zulu Place? How you doing? I hope it becomes less rare. I'm not special, I agree. It's not that you're not special. Special, not special, I don't know. I don't know if it'll become less rare. This is just people's personalities. This is what some people are good at, seeing certain things and thinking a certain way, and some people, you're born that way. I'm decent. I saw your shorts like 20 times and followed your Twitch like 4 days ago. Welcome. Welcome. I'm actually about to end it. I'm about to end it. But welcome. Oh. No, it's late and I don't feel good. Like, I feel like I'm getting pink eye. And I don't know if I'm getting sick. But I don't feel good. And I could very easily stay up too late. And it could be a problem. So you're fine, man. Don't worry, man. Alright, I appreciate that. When do you stream? Lately like 7 or 8 p.m. California time. Lately. In the future I'll be streaming much earlier, I think. But for now, 7 to 8 p.m. It's 2 a.m. for you? It's 11 p.m. for me. So you're 3 hours ahead. So what, 10 to 11 your time is when I start. My friend said something about it earlier today. He said if you're ruminating too much, the information fatigue makes you egotistical. I honestly have no idea about that. What rank is your duo account? One is Silver 3 and one is Bronze 3. DRAVEN Silver 3, THRESH is Bronze 3. In the bottom left, what you see there, those are losses and wins. I meditate a lot and pray to get rid of egotistical feeling. I don't like talking smack or joking too much with my friends. But once we get close and we trust each other, I'm good. So I see green, then like 9 reds. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it's been lately. Pretty crazy, to be honest. I have an idea of what's going on. I have an idea of what could be going on. So I could... yeah, I have an idea of what could be going on. So I have a fix. If you 2v1 someone, is it a 1v1? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Yes. It wasn't the exact thing. I'm tired now too. I'm a goofy guy after. Yeah, I don't know about ego. I have a lot of like feeling as it relates to ego. Like I can feel when my ego is being fed and when it could become a problem, and then I try to avoid doing certain things. But I'd like to know more about ego. I watch SpongeBob a lot and Cartoon Network. Now, you don't have to don't tell me your age. Like, do not. Do you have an alt account? I have like some Smurfs, but I don't play on them. Do not tell me your age. But I'm a little bit perplexed because you said that you're Grandmaster Challenger, but the way that you're talking almost makes me feel like you're younger. Like you're not my age. I'm 23. I just turned 23 like this month. But some of the way that you're talking, I mean, you both sound seeing you're a goofy guy. Yeah, it's a feeling. I couldn't get into it, but that Red Dead guy kind of killed the vibe. No. I mean, he didn't kill the vibe for me, but it did make me just a little self-aware, self-conscious. It did make me a little self-conscious, but I'm over that now, so it's okay. It didn't kill the vibe. Everybody can share their opinions. Okay, I won't tell you my age. Yeah, but anyways, I'm just a little perplexed because you're Grandmaster Challenger. You said you were Grandmaster Challenger years ago, but you kind of sound younger than me. But you also... child at heart? Okay. I'll send you my OPGG on Discord. Okay. Send me it too. You want to see Turnaround's OPGG? Your newish league? Turnaround. What's your OPGG? If you don't mind sharing it with Zulu here. Ollie Font. Damn, people have been like following Ollie Font and CAC 22 followed, but my alerts are like bugged. But thank you guys. Oh. Good morning. How did today's games go? I played one and it went kind of well in the beginning and then we lost. I'm actually not 100% sure why, but I think I'm just fatigued because I played 11 games of solo queue today. But even still, after playing 11 games of solo queue, like, I'm pretty happy with the performance. He got fed after laning phase. This was after laning phase. We were doing actually quite well. Like, Thresh was 2-0, DRAVEN was 2-1 at one point. We avoided 2 ganks. But I think I messed... I did a lot of warding. I'll show you. It's 47 vision score. 17 wards place. 6 control wards. But... I think I made a lot of, like... I think a big thing that happened was I tunnel vision on Thresh, and then I tunnel vision on DRAVEN. I missed too many hooks on Thresh, and then also like I didn't fight enough with Draven. Like I let Thresh die before I even like started fighting with Draven. I didn't say I said at my level, my IGN wasn't challenger exactly, but I played in tournaments with challengers and beat them in lane. Oh. Well, that is very different, but I'll still take a look. That is very different. Beating challengers in like a tournament is very different than actually reaching challenger. But if you're a grandmaster, like that's, I'm not gonna knock you for it. Like that's still, grandmaster and challenger is close. And what region? He peaked masters. What's the win-loss today? Just one loss today. Just played one. Oh, unless you mean on my main. Do you want to know on my main mark? Ah, you peaked masters. Okay. With a lot of games at 51 win rate. So I thought you were a grandmaster challenger. So, yeah. So now I'm kind of, I have to think about what you were saying about the game earlier. Because there's a huge difference between Master 60 and like 1000 LP. There's a huge difference. So I need to make sure that I'm following my own, what I know about the game in my own gut. I mean, I guess I could, I mean, if you've played with challengers, like, I could still take what you're saying about, like, you were right about micro in high masters and grandmaster, like, mechanics is important, but I don't play League to climb just to think, it's fine, okay? Man, you must play a lot. Like, I don't even know how... Like, I feel like I play so much that it, like, kills me. Like, I'm kind of sick of playing this much. I'm also addicted, though. Like, I also love it. But it's so much to play as much as I do. And I'm only at 500 games. And you're almost triple that. It's fine if you don't trust me. I don't know. It's not that you don't, it's just in regards to what you were saying about climbing. It's only in regards to what you were saying about climbing, that's all. But everything else is fine. My main is this is my main. I mean, I'm taking what you're saying, but the way that I understand what you're saying and like it changes knowing that you peaked masters versus, or like low masters versus grandmaster challenger. And I hope I'm not being hurtful. Like, I'm really not trying to. I'm just being honest. Like, it's all good. We're all good. Why are you bio about peaks lower than your current amount? Because when I wrote the bio, I was peak masters 300 LP. But since then, I have shot up. Like, I was talking about this peak in 2023, like before I started really pursuing music. And then I just kind of played when I was on vacation. And then like most of this season, I couldn't get to this peak. Like, I had to work really, really hard pre-ranked reset. And I got to like 470 something. And I had to work really hard for that. And then all of a sudden these last couple months, I just completely shot up. I got coached once. by like a challenger DRAVEN THRESH player. And all he said was just play more aggressive. And then I shot up from like D2 to Masters 500, and then I've been kind of doing my own learning and grinding up to this. Who's your favorite pro? I don't really watch pro, so I don't know. But yeah, this is probably just in the last 2 weeks. I passed my peak. 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I had a 4xp boost for like 4 years from the Prime capsule. Was 2x for 30 days every month. And I bought the event passes every month. I think I should be level 1k something. But yeah, after my dad died, I fell into a hole mentally. So you're saying like you played a lot? Oh shit. Got worse. Now it's better. There we go. In the past 60, it's good. Past 80? Still good. 52 is good, guys. Over 100 games, 52 is good. $50. Yeah, that's why I played a lot. I didn't try to climb, just distracted myself. I understand. That's how I played a lot when I was younger. I mean, honestly, even maybe now, I don't know. 52 over 120. This is good, guys. For climbing the high elo, 50, anything above 50% over high volume is good. Anything over 50, you know, 52 is good. 55, 50, 55 is very strong. Now, obviously, it's not like Nemesis, but this is still good. This is still typical for someone climbing. I would lose like 10 to 20 games in a row like multiple times a season. But I go on win streaks whenever I felt good, so I didn't drop silver. I love kale. I only recently started feeling good and my brain hasn't worked for years. What happened? Wouldn't believe you if you said what happened. What feels weird? That you're sharing? That you're sharing and I'm just kind of reading? I mean, I think I understand. Your brain hasn't been working for years, like, I'm presuming after your father passed away, which makes sense. It makes sense. I wouldn't believe you if you said what happened. I want you to continue, but you know what's interesting about that? The manifestation thing? Alright. ChatGPT put in my bio. So I had ChatGPT help me rewrite my bio. On not my bio on here, but like my Instagram bio. And one thing that it had me put was rank 1 DRAVEN. That's not what I told it to do. I told it to say like, I mean, what I was saying was even more ambitious, but rank 1 and 2, like on both 2 champs accounts. But it said rank 1 DRAVEN, and I'm like, ah, no way I'm gonna be rank 1 DRAVEN, like no way. But I'm ranked 22, like I showed you guys earlier. But if you're just tuning in, like I'm ranked 22 on DRAVEN in North America. I'm now granted he's probably not trying, but I'm a higher rank than Hamza right now on DRAVEN. I'm a higher rank than my my coach, even my DRAVEN coach. Higher. It depends. Anyways. My dad was the one that helped me control it. He believed in me, and my mom is like crazy on like crazy amount of painkillers for migraine all her life. Like, yeah, it's just generational curses, like 98% of America. Oh, this is the wrong thing. I mean, I don't think you're wrong. I think again, you're just doing like the intuitive thing. You're just doing the intuitive thing where like you're not wrong. You're recognizing a pattern that really exists. I understand what you're saying. Here I am. Rank 22. Hamza is right here. Rank 31. Although he has an 85% win rate, but he's only played 20 games. He's a higher rank though. He's ranked 830. He's 830 LPM, 630. I was 760 earlier though, today. So it fluctuates a lot. But yeah, I never saw myself being ranked 22 DRAVEN North America. I never saw this. Like when my bio said rank 1 DRAVEN, I'm like, it felt so fake to me. It felt like I was being phony. Like I was like, it just looked good. Like ChatGPT made it look good, so I'm like, okay. But after a while, I took it off because I'm like, eh. But then all of a sudden, I shot up. I shot up in LP, and now all of a sudden, I'm like actually competing here. There's not that many DRAVEN players. Well, there are a lot of DRAVEN players who are, but DRAVEN one tricks that are higher LP. There's a lot of people that play DRAVEN, but that one trick them. She's just tired and doesn't want to think. Usually neurodivergent kids or whatever I am are really active mentally and physically. You think people think she's crazy because of that? So it's draining for their moms. How are the games? We played one. We played one and lost, but it was okay. It was okay. I played well. I mean, I played kind of well. I think I threw at some points, but I played 11 games of solo queue today, and I'm actually really happy with my performance in the 2 champs after playing 11 games of solo queue. So I'm pretty happy. Nah, no one thinks she's crazy. Oh, okay. Gosh. I'm gonna go ahead and end it because if I upload the video now, it's gonna make the delay on the stream so long that it's not gonna be enjoyable for us to like talk anymore. And so I think, yeah, I mean it's 11:40, and I really like, especially if I'm getting sick, I really need to be going to bed. I need to eat still. Probably, yeah, I probably basically skipped 2 meals today. I'm gonna be eating whatever I eat tonight, but basically skipped 2 meals. Had a very small breakfast. Yeah. All good, brother. Get some rest, alright? Oh, I'll see you guys later. It's good talk though. Good talk. I'll add you on Discord. Alright, see everybody. See you, Mr. 8. Good night, Hanson. Probably gonna make some eggs. Damn, that sounds good. Good night.